Hi folks, it's, what day is it? Wednesday the 6th of November. I'm just about to go and fetch kids from school. Just got back from work was busy. I had loads to do today and I just needed to sit and get on with it, and it didn't quite happen. I got quite a bit done, but people, can you do this? No, not really. So I want to show you what I've got so far on the Hippo. So his front feet are done. These little bobbles for his nose. I had to rejig the numbers on the foot row because mine weren't sitting right. Valerie does say you can rejig it if you need to. This is an old soul crochet pattern. Yeah, I had to rejig because I crochet the other way around. I go anti-clockwise. So where perhaps you'd start here and people would go that way and put stitches in, or the way it's written, if I followed it and put the feet where it said, they were in the wrong place, so I put them here. I need to go to Asda tonight, or after I've picked the kids up, and get some more tights, because this is the only bit of tights I've got left, and this is not going to be enough to fully fill the body and tie it securely. So I'll have to pull this out and restuff the head. But yeah, so I need some more tights. I've just checked upstairs and I haven't got any more, so I need to go and buy some tights. I need to go buy a loaf of bread for Paul, because I thought I was getting ahead last night. Went to the little Tesco to get a lighter for the sparklers. Picked up a loaf of bread for Jack. Thought, yes, I'm so ahead. I'm so organised. And then got home and Paul's bread doesn't last till the end of the week. Anywho, so I've had some good news in the. Did I tell you that the school are closing, or were potentially going to close, for the snap general election that we're having on the 12th of December? So I was having to use my last day off to watch the children. Well, the council have been into the school and they've worked out a way to section off the public from the kids, so it's now safe to have the school open. So the school will be open, yay! So I've got a day I can just have off on my own. one day this year and I'll get to be on my own. So you watch the children will be sick, but you know, I need to use it. So I've booked the 6th of December off. I don't know, I'll either plan something, or I'll just hang out at the gym and then I'll crochet. But it's still a nice day, isn't it? It's a nice day for me. So, yeah. I don't know what I'll show you later. Maybe I'll get this done. I think it's probably just a case of decreasing, giving it some cute ears. Holding it funny because my hook's inside. Left is tiny. Yeah, I might get it finished. I don't know. I'm doing nothing once we get back from Asda. We don't do a lot after school. Like, we don't have many activities and stuff. But you know, when we do, all I want to do is come home and say, I want to go and sit down and crochet. I couldn't take this swimming last night. It was, I thought, no, I don't want to be taking, well, I haven't got it printed, so I'd have to take my computer to look at the pattern. I was like, no. But yeah, so I'm going to go fetch the boys because it's all time for me to go. Yeah, so I hope you're all well. I will catch up with you in just a second and let you know what I got done. And yeah, and then Wednesday will be done and it's time for relaxing and crocheting and all that good stuff. So I hope you've had a happy hump day. It will be Thursday by the time you see this. So I hope that me being a day behind isn't too annoying for you, but it's working out really nicely so far. Yeah, it's nice being that day ahead. So I've already edited and uploaded yesterday's video for me, so Tuesday's video, which will be up on Wednesday. It's great. Anyway, I'd better go, so I'll talk to you in a moment. Bye guys. Hiya, it's now 10 to 7 in the evening. I have nearly well, I've got the parts, let's say most of the parts, for the hippo. So here it is. It's got this, well, the ears aren't sewn on or anything. It's going to be so cute, so cute. I've got to finish it up. I've done the eyes, but I didn't get around to pinning them on. Let's have a look. I think they go a little bit higher up, and then because you put like blush underneath, they look weird. I'll fiddle with them later. They need the highlights putting in, and then I need to get some yarn out to do the blush underneath the eyes for them. So it's pretty cool. Came together quite quick, really. After what I showed you this morning, I just did the few. Not even increase rows, the few rows at the same size, and then it's really just decreasing and doing the back bobble stitches, back leg bobble stitches. The ears are super quick to make. I think the tail is quite quick as well. It just looks like a few stitches really, so I should be able to get this finished tonight. I'm putting the kids to bed. But yes, what else do I need to tell you? I got a wash basket from Asda. I wasn't really spoiled for choice. There was one, and it was £3.50, and it seems quite sturdy. So, well, it's sturdy for now. Yes, and I got a clicky like candle lighter thing, £2. And then the kids bought a load of sweets with the pocket money, and I bought them some sweets because they have a sweet on the walk around to school. And I don't make them buy their own for that. I normally we have a bit of a stash of sweets, and they just pick one and off they go. So they've got some lollipops and some fruity Mentos. And then they bought themselves some super sour lollies and some fruit gums, which are my favourite sweets. Tobin got a load out for himself and didn't give me any. And Jack remembered which was my favourite flavour as well, and gave me one of them. So Jack wins the child brownie points for this evening. Here you go, Mum. I was like, it always makes me laugh. Paul used to buy me, like if you went to the shop and bought anything, he'd bring back like a packet of wine gums. I'm like, why have you bought me these? They're your favourite, aren't they? No, fruit gums are my favourite. Oh, right, okay. And then he brought me a packet of, is it fruit pastels or something? And I was like, what have you bought me them for? Oh, they're your favourite. Everything but fruit gums, which are my favourites. So it's now a running joke that, you know, he never knows he doesn't know what my favourite sweets are. But he doesn't really have favourite sweets. He doesn't eat sweets a lot. Chocolate, he loves a Whisper Gold, or well, he likes a normal Whisper, but when they have Whisper Gold, he really likes those. Anyway, why am I telling you what my favourite sweets are and what Paul's favourite chocolate bar is? Yeah, so I just went to the shop with the kids. I've had spaghetti bolognese for tea, and I did like 3 different teas. I cooked for the kids first because Paul was having a pie that rises in the oven, so I didn't really want to put anything else in with it because if you open the oven door, pie goes rubbish. And I got myself chilli out the freezer to have with my jacket potatoes yesterday, and picked up another tub with it thinking it was something that had been in there for a long time and needed thawing and throwing away, and then I was like, oh no, that's my spag bol I made the other week. So I had that tonight. I think we're gonna have pizza tomorrow. Friday, don't know, I haven't got that far yet. But yes, I was doing some faffing earlier up on my bookshelves. Let me see if I can show you. It's not really a bookshelf, but we've got a shelf, well, we've got some stuff up there as well, up on top of the units, but these shelves were already here when we moved in. And we didn't really have room for a bookcase, so we used that as my bookshelf. But Tobin's reading Harry Potter at the minute. I read Philosopher's Stone to him probably a year or more ago, and then he started reading The Chamber of Secrets at school, and he left his book at school over the weekend, so he took my copy to read, and then I ordered him The Prisoner of Azkaban because my copy, I'm sure I lent it to somebody at work years ago and it never came back. So I bought a new copy because it was £4, and we were at the library when he said he wanted to get Prisoner of Azkaban because it was nearly finished, Chamber of Secrets, and they didn't have it in the library, and I said, look, I'll just order it and then my collection's complete, because I had everything but The Prisoner of Azkaban, and I know I had it, but I've got like 4 different covers of the books now. It's all like bought at various stages, and I think the first, second and third book I had were from my sister. No, actually the third's gone missing. So he's now reading the 4th book, Goblet of Fire, and there's a big jump in thickness, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on with it. But that kid reads. I'm so proud of how much he reads, and he reads fast as well. But I mean, just the fact that he's so into his reading, so happy to read is great. Jack's not so fussed. Hopefully that will come with time, and he'll get into it, or he'll find a particular author or whatever that he really likes. But I'm reading a Mr. Penguin book to him. It's Mr. Penguin is an adventurer, and he's got a little sidekick called Colin, who's a spider and writes on notepads and stuff. And this little spider is so sarcastic and kung fu kicks a lot of people. Brilliant. I don't know who it's written by, but it's a good book. If anyone's interested who's got kids of like Jack's age and up or whatever, let me know and I'll tell you who the author is. Where was I going with that? I don't know. So yeah, I should go really, and I've got to get the kids their chocolate milk before bed, or their milk with. We don't really have chocolate milk. It's not like chocolate milk shake or anything. It's just Nesquik powder to make chocolate milk with. Haven't heard any more on my granddad today. My dad visited him yesterday. He wasn't coughing, which is good. So hopefully his chest infection's getting better. They're monitoring him for his hernia because they don't want to put him. They won't operate. I think I told you that, didn't I? But they're trying to treat him conservatively at the home. I don't think he doesn't want to go back into hospital at all. He hates it, but he's very confused. He's kind of lost the last 18 months. He doesn't know why he's in a nursing home. So imagine that's scaring him a bit. He certainly doesn't know what happened in the last week. He doesn't know he's been in hospital. He just knows he doesn't want to go again. Doesn't want to go into hospital if he can help it. So I think my dad's going back at the weekend. I'm waiting to see. My uncle usually visits him on a Wednesday, so I'm wondering if he's been. I know he went to see him on Monday. My dad went yesterday. I don't know if Uncle Matthew's been back today or not, or if he's heard anything, but he tends to email quite late at night. Doesn't answer texts. Doesn't really answer his phone either. So, yeah, if he has been, I'm sure he'll let me know, because I've told him I'd like some information, but I'm hoping if I can, I'm gonna aim to get over and see him at the weekend. I'll probably try and go on Saturday, I think. Just get over there and see him as to how confused he is, or if he remembers me, or I don't know. But if not, I'll just sit with him anyway, because he can. Company is good, isn't it? So, but yeah. So as I hear more, obviously I'll let you know. Thank you for all the well wishes, everybody. It's really appreciated. We kind of knew he would get worse. Probably got diagnosed. He's got vascular dementia. He got diagnosed. Well, he's been in the home 18 months, and I think this probably 2 years ago or more that they finally diagnosed him. But it kind of started. They think he had a mini stroke, which sort of kicked things off, and that would have been probably a year or so before that. So they don't. They sort of say about 5 years when they diagnose you or whatever, or from when the symptoms started, but hopefully, you know, he improves a bit and is bettering himself, because he does have very, or you know, so far he has been very clear, you know, not too fuddled. He was better once he went into the home, because they were doing a lot of the motor stuff for him, the things, because his coordination had gone, and I think trying to figure out how to walk and how to do everything was stressing him out, and he was getting muddled, but because they were doing all that for him, he seemed clearer in his mind. So hopefully just the stress of being in hospital and stuff has, you know, maybe that's what's caused him to be so confused, or it could just be the next stage of the dementia. We don't know. It's one of those things. There's so much they don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things, I suppose. But I will keep you posted, and thank you for keeping him in your thoughts. Yeah. So I'll let you know. I'm going to go and put the kiddies to bed and finish the Hippo, hopefully, and yeah, hopefully get a good night's sleep. I slept okay last night. I did wake up early again, but I managed to get back to sleep, so that's better than the night before at least. So yeah, take care everybody, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Bye.